Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day.
DeVries said the grand plan made her do it, huh? Jeez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery, lady.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm addicted to the game, so we're continuing. We are proceeding to a new planet. So let's get it. Maybe we should... Let's go visit the free market station first. I want to see what's up. Let's go. There's one thing we must do first. Go pet the dog. Oh yeah, it's this way. Bad knees. No thank you. Come in. Let's see what's up. Hope I haven't missed any companions or anything like that. I think I have a good idea of who they are, because you receive these Steam badges, and they are all of companions, I believe. Oh wow, look at this place.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try.
Can't chit-chat. I got a line on something big at the moment.
I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new mind your own illicit business.
Mind your own illicit business.
Sorry. Got bootleggers to do.
Some bro's a hooligan.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open. Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration?
Sure.
What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market.
Why don't you just get to the point?
Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
I see. Sounds like you need some assistance.
That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth.
Yes, ma'am.
I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
I'll get to it. What is this? Beneath an extensive pile of debris, you can barely make out what looks to be an intact audio log. What? Wow. What is this? Some kind of puzzle? Sorry, but after the last 16 thefts, I had to assemble this locking system. My apologies to those of you who've been pawning my belongings to feed yourselves. Okay, let's see. Any clue? Let's turn them all on. Ah, jeez, I have no idea. Ah, let's skip this for now. I bet it's part of quest or something. Proceed.
Firearms that explode in your face? Mind telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Never mind. They were just slowing me down anyway. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection. Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy.
Thank you. We should get some of these weapon mods. I'm good.
Tired of firearms that explode in your face? Come to not open.
Protect your loved ones, protect... Look, tell me what you need.
Let's see what she has. Calorie counter. I don't want heavy armor. It's not my jam.
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience.
Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
What seems to be the problem?
I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business, Protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
What I heard didn't seem so diplomatic either.
Are you daft? Do you understand how diplomatic I am being simply by staying my hand? Any other arbiter would have executed you all where you stand.
You're just so merciful it makes me blush. I'm sure your staying your hand has nothing to do with the armed guards watching your every move. No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
If it's risk you're concerned about, have him prove himself to you.
An arbiter need prove themselves to no one but the sovereign. But if I must debase myself to further my aim, so be it.
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into.
I hope this has intrigue. Yeah, I love intrigue.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight, and serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
Sure, man. Sounds like you want me to go as well.
I don't fancy the idea of letting an arbiter loose on our allies without supervision. Might not know you, but...
I do not take your speaking of me as some kind of feral canid lightly.
Seems like a plan.
Great! Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my...
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Commander Sage, you've ever worked with a partner before?
When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outside. I shall meet you at the camp.
Sure.
Oh, come now, Prospero, you've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers.
Sounds like something's bothering you.
Once again, I'm embarrassed that I let that slip. Without turning it into a piece of comedy, that is. Comedy never sleeps. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance.
Oh.
My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence.
I can help.
Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The Automech chef from the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told. Now, if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solid.
I'll find you your liquor.
Greetings again. Hope that libations are information. What's your poison?
Prospero asked me for some glacial aged whiskey.
Oh, sure. Got it right behind the bottled gold and spiced silver. No, I ain't got any fancy booze for our in-house drunkard. And if he wants to know if I do, he should come and ask me himself. Or better yet, focus on his upcoming set.
What with the mask some of those Sub Rosa agents have?
If you were running a less than legal group, would you want everyone knowing your agents' identities?
True.
I don't think so. Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family elsewhere. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate predominantly. But some order. If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's safer for everyone this always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for snitches.
Do we know each other?
Got a good thing
Let's say
going.
we don't.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
Not at all.
Another challenger approaches. Prepare to be sent weeping from my... None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle?
I'll hear you out.
Cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection
I have a
bests
few
my
here.
own. Sporting! Ha! What is this pitiful display? Are these your rarest cards? I cannot open my... Feel free to...
I need more cars. Okay. Onwards.
Doctor here. Got a sale on teeth extraction today. Of course, if you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, if you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit.
Buy from me? Yeah, listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs... I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
Afraid I'm here on my own business. What do you know about the ACS free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of...
Never
Great.
mind.
Let's get back to... My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
That's where we came from, I believe.
Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We got it all. Except that last one.
Meals currently preparing. What may this unit rehydrate for you? Yes, Iceberg Aged Whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Palo. Current customer is not Prospero Palo. Unit cannot vend to current customer.
Are you sure?
Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of vending Iceberg Aged Whiskey. Complete. Thank you for your patronage. Shop here to acquire 5.
That was easy.
You need coveralls, we got coveralls. My folks didn't raise no fashion monger, but they did if you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide garments here. Come ganderize.
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, my friend. Excellent. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a You, my friend, remind me of... Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain, with nothing to live for, the aggrieved captain sent the free market into a suicidal tailspin. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her. That's all I know.
Oh, wait. Let's see here. Who's Otto? Wasn't that the guy over here?
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs.
Oh, what?
Anybody? Hello once more. I guarantee... Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may or may... You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to be happy.
Let's see. Sure, I'll buy some stuff.
once more. I guarantee you some of... Oh, I prefer to focus on the present. Is this how one gets ahead in business? Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted in Auntie's choice. Well, just about everyone died. Yeah. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating?
Oh, that's a rift. We do not like those, let me tell you. I walked into one once. In the part where I failed my footage.
Greetings. How has the data
And you
collection
instantly
fared?
die.
Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. So the backstabbing Nate, aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? And last question, were there any contributing factors? Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, some Auntie's Choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. Now I...
Okay.
Latest contraband came in. Looked like quite the haul. Petty handouts, a couple dozen Auntie's Choice sales logs, some notes from the high-profile orders. Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves. Ain't surprised all that.
Is that all there is to this place? Really?
Selling everything. My stock, the clothes
That can be
on my
all.
back, my teeth, several organs. Personal
I must have missed something.
Error. Road sales bandstanding. Dog found.
Keep a low profile. We're trying to run a respectable criminal
My
operation.
gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station, or your money back.
I guess that's it.
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
Okay. Back to the ship. Oh wow, everything's gold. What a view. Jeez.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden. This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all
Please
times.
mind the gaps. All of them.
Proceed.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Yeah, there's no tram arriving here. Let me tell you.
The plan can wait. Our lines are on. Good subjects arrive 2 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
Base engineering? Wow.
Matriarch's Mercy lies directly ahead. This unit is ready to proceed when you are, Commander.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperate. My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, had to leave from just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is it. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got. Thank you.
We're gonna get attacked. It's blood. Oh jeez.
Alert.
Get the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Emergency protocol 7 is prime.
Someone's there. I'm reasonably sure. Over here! 3 holes ahead! I'm the one you need to worry about.
Thank you. place. It looks amazing.
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not a refugee.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Is there a rule number 3?
Not at present. But according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not
What is an
inevitable.
exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self... Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, can't say... You need...
I remember this place before the war.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice.
Sounds unpleasant.
So keep your distance.
Allow me to find you some help.
Don't want it. I've gotten sick at least. Why, last week alone, figured I might as well get used to being sick. You too. I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no, I've sickness, malnutrition. And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
You usually perform advanced calculation in the midst of a busy settlement?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenged. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to show how the Crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations. I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
I bet the other 10.26% of the time they're asking if you can use asking you if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear it. According life outside sees increased risk of starvation. We have done, but if my data remain, then
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Bro. I banged him up real good for you, did?
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
I got no idea what either of you are talking about.
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up.
Anyhow.
Where's Boss Tilda?
Keep your lamps lit. Wherever there's trouble, there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
You got business? No? Move on.
If only I had a few spare bits to make it my business. Oh wait, I do.
Salutations, friend. Not many find their way into my presence, but those... I do hope you'll pardon the rigmarole it took to meet me. The Order has such an antiquated philosophy on the smuggling of contraband.
Wherever people like you are, there's work to be done close by, am I right?
savvier than you look. Might be that I've got an agent over by the Guardian Estates that I haven't heard from in a spell. If you perhaps find yourself over that way, and perhaps make sure that the aforementioned agent hasn't been torn limb.
Thank you.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your... Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
My Putter and Mudge sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on it. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy. It's the Order, so they don't kick you out or nothing. It's all if you're former Auntie's choice, it smacks kind of like work for free. If you're former protectorate and it don't involve, we say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah, this guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
Okay. Proceed.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
Don't feel like no stand. Where do we go now? What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is...
We're not going anywhere.
Are you
not in the
going
base? Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the... You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay.
Earth Directorate. Commander's Age.
May Huffstutler. Formerly Auntie's Choice. Department of Invasive Marketing. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs.
A helpful troublemaker is a noble calling.
For reason, though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
How are things around the camp?
Vexing. We're at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their predictions. Not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves unless an equation tells them to.
Okay.
Where do we go now?
The meaning of life is new. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our... You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies
What if
elsewhere.
I promise not to take much of your time?
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
You haven't actually told me anything about the situation here.
Oh dear, I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on Order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
If you've been...
I'm just looking around for quests.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to. Oh yeah, happen, don't have proper building material or nothing. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay us.
Okay. Proceed.
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative.
Oh.
That's
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good. All first, just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant, I don't.
Okay.
What happened to this place?
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention, well, as the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming, you may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine. The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the If I can help others in need today, with the great disruption that is
God damn it.
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose. Oh, new arrivals of an independent infrastructure. Beyond me, more to the point. Tell me, what do you know of the exclusion zone? But the ever-disruptive voice of the display. Further, we can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Any questions before you get started?
Nope.
Many people.
By the law. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am true, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you strictly. Anyway, that is the Seer's business. I am but a humble general practitioner. The seat now. Take the datapad with my.
Finally, some quests.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief.
I suppose that does. Well then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive meet. Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive engagement is admittedly rather low. But at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them. One of our if my own humble assertions are not enough, the Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics after, of course, predictions have grown more difficult, but as we close in on solving the universal, well.
Proceed.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? Sensible. Straight to business, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I need to speak to Victor Clemens.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems likely he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
It's possible he's been manipulated. It's possible he's been manipulated into believing his actions served the plan.
Good intentions have led scienticians in the past to stray down. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the north. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it.
What business?
Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the air.
Fast.
A generous offer, my friend, but I don't think the agent is loath, as my predecessor would remind me, denying, no doubt.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this
Respectfully,
stranger?
go void yourself.
Thank you for...
One more thing. I'm here. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our...
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out anyway. Need something, Commander?
Did not recognize him with that helmet on. Not gonna lie. Okay, we got some quests. We got stuff to do. Yeah. Should we start with the side stuff, mayhaps? We could do that. Right over here.
You have
Let's
an
get going.
abundance of valid options for your next mission destination, Commander. And please be advised, this unit lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care meeting Earth Directorate standards. Populations exceeding
But,
7.5.
however, we have done enough for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.